French army was mobilized. 5 million of us. We came from every corner of the land. In the village of Carignan, resting on the foothills of the Maritime Alps, the widow Marchand's son, René, was too young for conscription. René told his mother he was going to the market. How could she know he was running away to fight for France? From the distant town of La Chambre came Jacques Trou. His barber shop was also the local Monte Carlo. From his beloved farm in the Rhone Valley, they called Pierre Flandot. It was Pierre's second war. Paul Dupré came from the city of Limoges. He was a lawyer and had just won his first case. In Marseille, the taxi driver, Victor Labiche, turned his cab over to an old friend. Victor was spoiling for a fight. Victor was always spoiling for a fight. From a great hospital in Paris came the fine young surgeon, François Lemaire. André Duval was a wine salesman. Sure, he was a Frenchman, but he sold a lot of wine to Germans. Besides, business was good. You know how it is. From the cathedral at Reims came the good Father Sebastian. Yes, even from a concentration camp came Antonio Rodriguez, the Chilean. He fought wherever the people's armies were on the march. So, our proud French army was assembled. We believed it was the greatest fighting force in the world. Then, the Boche struck. And within 2 short weeks, we were scattered across France like a torn patchwork. Some surrendered. Some retreated to fight on. Some held their ground. And then, one night, a truce was declared. But none of us could hear. Our communications were destroyed. On 1,000 roads, a sergeant, a corporal, a private had to decide, each for himself, what his own lost unit should do.
Commanding officer, Sector 21, Company 4. Colonel Dimas speaking. Marshal Pétain has requested an armistice and ordered that fighting be stopped. This division is surrendered. You will now be addressed by an officer of the German army.
French soldiers, your commanding officer has told you officially that an armistice is being arranged. The war has been short and merciful. Now it is over. Our Führer has commanded all soldiers of the Reich that Germany and France shall be friends. We will work side by side with you to establish a new order and create greater prosperity for all Europe. Lay down your arms. You will be demobilized and return to your homes and families to begin rebuilding France.
Ah, the dirty Boche trick.
The German with a French uniform.
No. It is Colonel Dimas. Come on.
My mother's a wonderful cook.
Listen to those wheels. Baked potato, baked potato, baked potato.
No, you're wrong. It's crepe Suzette, crepe Suzette, crepe Suzette, crepe Suzette.
Stop it, will you? It isn't funny. My wife's a good cook. Not bad looking either. Dark. Not fat. Slightly on the plump side, which I like. And her skin is the color of milk before you separate the cream. And my baby's just like her.
You probably won't recognize the kid. I didn't mind last week. Gee, it's really a wonderful time to go home.
What?
There's no business for a lawyer in the summer, nobody sues. So I'll go out to my folks' place. Spent 2 or 3 days just eating.
No fishing?
10 weeks fishing.
See anything?
I'll go crazy if I don't get out of here. So, I guess I got that, what do you call it?
Claustrophobia.
Yeah. I wonder what Paris will be like.
Not quite the same, but still Paris.
It'll stink of sauerkraut.
Cheer up, Victor, relax.
How can a man cheer up when he's licked?
Victor. You'll get over it. And so will France.
You'll get your turn next time.
What do you mean, next time?
Well, France was defeated in 1817. And she was wrong again by 1914. We crushed Germany in 1918. This was her turn. And
Maybe Hitler doesn't believe in taking peace.
It's a law of nature.
I don't know anything about laws of nature. All I know is we surrendered and I don't like it. You and people like you don't seem to mind it. One of us is awful wrong.
why do you suppose we are being sent home? Because Hitler has a kind heart? No. Because it's good business for him to get French industry and agriculture going again.
Right.
So we go back to work, and we start to build France up for the next time.
I'll be too old to fight by then.
I wish I could believe you're right. Don't worry.
It makes sense. Whatever the course of history or politics, I'll still be practicing law in Limoges, and you'll be a doctor in Bordeaux, and Victor will drive his cab in Marseille.
And I'll sell my wines. He's perfectly right. Believe me. Say, we're all going to be better off than we've ever been before.
Just a minute. What I was saying, it doesn't mean I'm glad we lost the war, or that I'm not aware of the hard times ahead of us.
No. Times won't be hard at all. You wait and see. With peace, we're going to have the biggest boom we've had in ages. Ask me, I know.
How do you know?
My business. It's taken me in and out of Germany a lot in the last few years. You know, you guys don't realize what miracles are happening there.
You turn my stomach. What are you going to do with a man like that?
Kill him.
Well, my friend, your humor's a little crude.
We don't kill people for their political convictions, Rodriguez.
I used to hear that in Spain, too. When the fascists attacked Madrid. 4 columns outside and a 5th column inside. We lost.
Listen. We're going over a bridge.
Forever. The Seine. Did you see anything?
Nothing but sky.
Say, maybe we're in heaven.
Paris. I know that smell anyway. I say heaven smells like Paris, too. Like Paris! Lock it!
You think French?
Germany.
What did you expect?